Want to see something strange? There's a Chester. There's a Baggy. And there's a Pixel. All sleeping together on the same... What in the world is that plate doing in here? God damn it. I just finished doing dishes. Except for apparently, I'm not done. This is why we can't have nice things. Happy NaNoWriMo Dragonlings. It is November 1st, which means today is the first day of NaNoWriMo, which stands for National Novel Writing Month. If you are new here, if you do not know what NaNoWriMo is, it is a 30-day writing challenge where the goal is to write 50,000 words across 30 days, or 1,667 words a day, every day, for 30 days until you reach 50,000 words. I'm actually writing 2K a day for 60,000 words because I'm a rebel like that. My goal is to finish rewriting Damned and Deadly, which is the third book in the Damned and Dangerous Quartet. What I am hoping to do is to write my daily 2K during like a live stream, or at least morning writing sprints, and then in the evening after the kids have gone to bed, edit those words and make sure they're as clean as possible, because my goal is actually to hopefully publish this novel by the end of the year. So I only have this month to finish this rewrite. And by rewrite, I mean I'm changing it from a dual perspective, third-person dual perspective between the two love interests, to a single perspective, third person with just the one character. So yeah, lots of things are changing. They're not really changing. They're things that happened in like the background, if that makes any sense. Like we saw some of the scenes happening from the secondary character's point of view, and now we get to see everything from the one character's point of view. So I'm really excited. I've been happy. I've been wanting to dive back into this world. I've been really feeling it. I reread the first 2 books just so I could do this, and now it's time to do it. So let's go write some words. It is almost 10 o'clock in the evening, and I have actually made my word count for today. I'm going to sit and actually write some more words, do a couple more sprints, because I would like to be ahead a little bit, and I have some ideas for where the writing is going so far. So while I'm feeling it, I might as well do it. But yeah, I need to actually update my Kanban board, and I need to do a couple more things, and then I'm going to settle in and do a couple more writing sprints. I did have a stream this morning. I'm going to be streaming on Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go do some more writing, and we'll see what my final word count is for today. I'll be putting my word counts somewhere on the bottom of the screen so you guys can see it. And yeah, happy NaNoWriMo, everyone. Also, I have an interesting haircut. Justin cut out a lot of the blue. There's still a lot of blue left, but we cut a lot of the blue out of my hair. It's hair. It'll grow back. I do want to color it, and I do want to like shave the undercut again, which will make it look even weirder, but that's okay. I'm here for it. If I had my way, it would be shorter. I'm not getting my way. Though I think I am about to convince Justin there's a specific haircut that's featured on one of the Game Informers, and I want that haircut. I'll show it to you guys. This haircut, guys. Like, I don't want the fleur-de-lis shave part. I wouldn't mind like a moon and star or something like that, but I want this haircut. Like, I could rock this haircut. I could totally rock this haircut. Like, it just means putting my part here, only a little bit further over. So yeah, that's what I want. And I think I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm convincing the hubs to let me do it too. I want that. I won't be driving at night for a while. I had put these on my nightstand while I took a shower. And Jester's going through a phase where nothing is off limits, even like things she knows she shouldn't be messing with. She's completely chewed these up, and I don't have a spare. Now, I mostly need these for driving at night because I do have astigmatism, and I do need these for like. Originally, when I went to the eye doctor and they told me I needed glasses, it was because, like, I sat, even though I was sitting at the front of the classroom in some of my college classes, anytime any of the teachers wrote on the whiteboard with whiteboard with red marker, I couldn't read it. I could read red. I can't talk today. I could read green and blue and black, but I could not see red, even if I was like 5 feet away from it. So, and still to this day, anything with a red font, I struggle with red fonts. Like, even my covers, which has red on them. I struggle to read all red fonts. I have to get really up close and personal to read it. But yeah, this is my only pair of glasses, and they're busted. Even if I could pop the lens back in, that frame is curled, instead of curled down like this, it's curled inwards like this. So that's my day. How's your day been? Yeah. It'll be okay. I want to know what the hell's going on with Jester. She's suddenly going through a chewing phase. I know part of it's because she's bored. She needs a friend. And I just can't afford to get her a friend. But yeah, she's been getting sick the past couple days too. We've been trying to figure out why. I bet you anything she's been eating a whole lot of shit that I don't know about. Whee! I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish watching YouTube videos and then I'm gonna do some writing because I haven't written yet today. I wanted to, but I haven't. And then I need to go through paperwork later this afternoon, evening, and see if I can find my prescription so that I can maybe go onto one of the cheaper eyeglasses websites and see if I can get a new pair of glasses. How's your day 2 going of Nano? If you are doing Nano, if you're not doing Nano, tell me something good that's happened to you in the past couple of days, because I could really use the uplifting and just I wanna celebrate your joys with you since I really don't have one right now. So let me know. How'd your day 2 go? Woo. Hey, Dreamings. It is late, but I am finished writing for the night. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. I've been tired. I wanted to finish up this last sprint, but I was actually, technically it's not over. I've still got like 3 minutes left. But I'm falling asleep, so I'm calling it. I reached the word count that I wanted to reach for the day. And it earned me another chocolate because I got another 1,000 words. I've already eaten a bunch of chocolates today. Granted, part of that's because that even though I did all my writing yesterday, I didn't give myself the chocolates for each 1,000 words yesterday. So, I made up for it today. My word count's over 6,000, which means technically I'm a day ahead. And I'm hoping to stay on that trajectory for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm trying. But that means I get to move a tabby thingy. So I'm going to do that real quick. DDQ3, 6,000 words. DDQ3. There we go. 6,000 words. That was one more thing I got to move on my Kanban board. Woo! Also, if you didn't notice, I was wearing my glasses. My husband was able to pop in the lens, though it doesn't matter because it is damaged. You can see the chew marks on this lens. And he was able to bend the poles back, the frames back, without breaking them. Every time I tried doing it, I heard it cracking more, and I thought I was actually going to break it. And then you wrap some tape around it. It's not great, but it works. And sometimes you have to do what works when you don't have the money to replace them. So, yeah. I'll take what I can get. I have things to do today, but she has decided that my lap is where she needs to be. This foot is starting to get the pins and needles feeling in my toes. I love you, Jester, but this isn't cool. So, since I am puppied at the moment, I guess I'm going to sit here to talk to you guys. I'm irritated. It's day 3 of NaNo. I'm not irritated with anything writing-wise. I'm actually a day ahead, which is pretty cool. I've already got 6,000 words, which for day 3 is what I was supposed to have, and I got 6,000 words yesterday, and I do plan on writing at some point today, but I've got a lot of things to do. She gets off my lap and sits over here and rubs up against the couch. Hi. Basically what it comes down to is the fact that we live in the middle of nowhere, and the plan was always to get a home phone turned on so that we could get phone calls, because I have to stand outside in one spot in order to get any kind of phone calls or any kind of cell reception. Like, my voicemails won't even come through if I'm not standing outside in that one spot. And even when I'm talking on the phone in that one spot, almost everyone I talk to is like, I can't understand what you're saying. It sounds like static. So that sucks. So our plan was to get the house phone turned on. And the lines are still intact from when they were on last time. And we were told that all that we had to do was just call them and be like, hey, can we get the phone line at this address turned on? They'd be like, yeah, we'll just flip a switch and do it. Probably not exactly what they said, but you get the point. But however, we did that, and the phone was supposed to be cut on by the 18th of last month in October. 18th rolls around, it's not on, not working. So we called them. I believe the 18th was on a Friday. It was either on a Thursday or Friday. It was the following Monday when we called and said, hey, the phone's not working. They were like, we turned it on the 10th. It should have been working. Well, it's not. Okay, we'll send a technician out to your address between 8:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. to take a look at it. On such and such date. Such and such date rolls around. No technician. No call either. Call them back. Technician says they came out. No one was home. I was home. Not working. Still looking for a job. I need the phone so I can look for a job. Okay, well, we'll send a technician out. Between 8:30 and 5:30. November 2nd. November 2nd was yesterday, guys. I was here and no technician showed up. So I have to go into town. I have to call the phone company all over again. Go through the same spiel. Get told that a technician called and said that they did show up when they friggin' didn't. And then I have to schedule for a technician to come out for a phone I don't really want. I need it, but I don't want it because I already know that as soon as it's working, 90% of the calls that come through will be telemarketing scams. I don't want the phone, but I need it because I need a freaking job. And I'm not getting phone calls on my cell phone. And what I also need is when a company says they're going to come out, I need them to come out. Or if they're not going to come out, I need them to call and say they're not going to come out. Because even if I don't get the voicemail right away, I will get it at some point and I will be less angry. Just call and tell me you're not going to show. So I can stop looking out the window every time the dog barks. That's been my day. Fun stuff. I gotta go into town now. And I gotta make a bunch of phone calls. Because there's other places I need to call too. All my phone calls have just been piling up. And now I've got like 5 to make. One is possibly a job interview though, so hopefully I didn't lose it because I didn't get the voicemails until it was too late to call people back. I'm gonna go make my phone calls now. I need my house phone to work. But otherwise, it's a good day. I've already done today's writing because I did it yesterday. Since today is day 3 and I'm doing 2,000 words a day, today I'm supposed to be at 6,000 words. I am at a little over 6,000 words, and I probably will write when I get back home from making all my phone calls. I would like to stay at least a day ahead up until the 10K day on the 15th, and then I would like to be a couple of days ahead. We'll see how that works. I might not do that, but we'll see. I might not do that successfully, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go. I keep yawning even though I got enough sleep. I don't understand it. All right, see you guys later. So I finally cleaned up my desk a little bit. My rack is kind of clean. I've got a pile of books there that are for a video that I haven't decided if I'm going to do yet anymore. All my notebooks, my Kleenex, my candle, my phone stand, all of my stuffies. My backpack is there because it's packed up and ready for me to leave. You can hear Jester in the background trying to get out because I'm getting ready to leave and she doesn't like that. Yeah. Once again, we have a baggie, a pixel, and a Jester all sleeping on my bed. You guys look so cute. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. It is day 5 of NaNoWriMo. I can't even get my hand in the frame. And I am already behind. I won't stay behind, but the past couple of days have been rather interesting. I don't think I vlogged at all yesterday, and I don't really remember if I vlogged Wednesday. Thursday we did some water runs. However, the water runs did not go exactly as planned because I didn't leave until like in the afternoon to go do them. So I've actually only done one, and I need to do one more today. But I will get some writing done. I am actually playing catch up on YouTube videos right now. I probably will not get all the YouTube videos watched before the end of the month, just because there's so many people this year doing daily vlogs, which I'm not harping on. Like I really enjoy doing the daily vlogs myself, but when you've got 5 or 6 people doing daily vlogs and all these vlogs are no less than 10 minutes, that's a lot of time to be watching daily vlogs every day. So, which I don't do. I don't watch daily vlogs every day. So I apologize if I haven't watched your daily vlog yet. I'm a failure. It's okay. But I do plan on doing some writing today. I got some more chores to do. The way we've been trying to do it is as we watch Critical Role on YouTube. I've been trying to do laundry at the same time. We had like a bunch of laundry that's piled up that needs to be folded and put away. So I've been trying to fold laundry. God, my hair looks disgusting. I showered, guys. But you can't flip and tell because my hair just keeps getting greasy so fast. It's time for me to switch shampoos again. I'm one of those people that if I don't switch every couple of months, my hair looks greasy the day after I showered. I took a shower yesterday. But, yeah. I have lots of laundry to still fold and then all of it to put away. And then the water run and writing. So, that's where I stand. I'm getting there slowly. I have been writing every day, but like yesterday, I only did a little bit of writing. I didn't even time it. I just wrote because I was mostly cleaning up my writing from the day before because I wasn't happy with the direction it was going. And the day before that, I did one 25-minute sprint. And that was all the writing I did. So I'm technically behind, but that's okay because I will get caught up. And then not this Monday, but next Monday, I think it is. We have a 10K writing day. So that's fun and exciting. Look out for that if you're interested in joining us. I'm actually starting to put on my applications now that I'm not available on Mondays because right now during November I am streaming on Mondays and then we've got the 10K day on a Monday. But I think I want to keep streaming on Mondays after NaNoWriMo's over. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. I don't know. Don't hold me to that yet. But that's what I'm thinking right now. I might change my mind next week. So, fun story. I have to write 3,600 words today in order to catch up with my NaNoWriMo goal of 2,000 words a day to finish this novel on time. That's not a big deal. And honestly, I'm not really worried about getting behind either because we do have a 10K day coming up. But my thought process is that the more words I get done before the 10K day, like staying on top of it, possibly getting ahead. I have a mouse door. It's affecting my speech again. Anyway, the more words I get in ahead of time, the more time I'll have to devote to more rounds of editing afterwards. I do try to keep my draft pretty clean as I go along, meaning that I am doing looping where I write some words and I go back and I edit them as I go. But when I complete a story, I also go back and reread and edit from the beginning to end as well. So the more times I'll be able to do that before trying to publish this by the end of the year, if I get more words done now. I am still aiming for those words to be as clean as possible. I have done a lot of deleting words and rewriting and deleting words and rewriting. So I've actually technically, without deleting a bunch of words, I've written over 15K already. But because I haven't been happy with the progress and I've been deleting words, by deleting words, I mean that I'm moving them to a file that is titled deleted words. That file actually currently has over 4,000 words. And those are just the ones where like I didn't, those are the ones where I think I might be able to keep those scenes later on and reuse them. So they're in the deleted words section. There's still other words where like maybe a sentence didn't fit right and I just reworded it completely, that I just deleted those words. And those aren't in the deleted words file. Those are just gone. And that's okay. Like my process is very weird when you think about it that way. But yeah, I have a lot of words to write today. So I'm going to go do that. I have to move some tabs around on my board as well. And someone asked me about my board. I need to go back and reread the question so I can understand it and then try to see if I can answer it, basically. So I have a PSA real quick. And it comes from the fact that I just read a post that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And it was a link to something. And it was like, I won't say who the person was, but they said that they had never been so jealous of a kid's toy and that they hated being an adult sometimes. I think that even if something is technically meant for kids, you as an adult are fully able to buy something and enjoy something that is technically for kids. Let me show you what I mean. You could actually kind of see him right there. He is my Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. And when I saw Walmart had a Dilophosaurus in their kids' dinosaur toys, I totally bought him. Because I love Dilophosaurus. I mean, who wouldn't love someone who's going to spit acid in your face and then eat you? Also, Dilophosaurus is a lot bigger, but a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Which seems to be the case. Like, in my mind, after seeing it in the movie, I thought it was going to be this short little shit that comes up to my waist. No. Dilophosaurus is like 8 feet tall. It's not small. But it's still small compared to a lot of other dinosaurs that I thought were the same size as it. Anyway, my point is that you should always do what you enjoy. And I would like to add that the link that they posted to these kids' toys was a 4-pack of the dinosaurs from Jurassic World. Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. And I have since added them to my own wish list because I want them. They'll go great with my Dilophosaurus acid rain. But my point is, if you enjoy something and if you want it and you have the money for it, get it. Don't let being an adult stop you. It should never stop you. So, because Stephanie asked about it, all my blue is writing related. So, like, this is the two main projects I wanted to work on this quarter. Just One Bite, which is Job on these post-its, and DDQ 3, which is Damned and Deadly, the third book in the Damned and Dangerous Quartet. Orange is anything publishing related. ISBNs, proof copies. Oh, I ordered my proof copy. That can move down to here. Actually, I uploaded the files too, so that actually has to go first. So I can move some stuff down. I haven't updated my board in a couple days, except for like the reading stuff, because that's a daily thing. What else do I have? Check paperback for errors. I'm still waiting for my paperback. Boop. Proof paperback. Boop. Order copy for self. Actually, my proof, if it's 100% good and there's no errors, will be my copy for self, because Ingram doesn't put that bar across them. It doesn't differentiate between proof copy and author copy, so that will count. Unboxing video will happen when I get my proof copy. So I could move all this down. Add book to shelf. I can move all of this down to the doing, because as soon as I get my proof copy done, all that will happen right away. And then, like, I have some others for Damned and Dangerous Quartet 1, DDQ 2, Fire and Brimstone 1, Job, and DDQ 3, depending on how much of the writing stuff gets done. This is coursework. All the pink is reading. Purple is all like personal stuff, so like find a job, date night, family night, reading. What am I reading? I can move 4 down. I read yesterday. I put dates on them because I was getting confused about like how many I needed, because I have 1 for every day. So hope that explained that. The colors, as long as the colors match for each section, like purple is all one color, personal and home life is all one color, reading is all one color, coursework's all one color, publishing and writing are all their own colors. Originally they were going to be the same color, but I had enough post-its in different colors that I was like, let's separate it. So yeah, otherwise there's no real color code. Like I don't, next quarter the blue might be my reading and pink might be my coursework. Like the colors change every quarter, it doesn't stay the same, but as long as they match across their general theme, I guess is the word I'm looking for, that's all I care about. So I like to do a drawing of oracle cards every once in a while, just to give myself a little boost. Be loyal to what you love, let it shine, overcome any obstacles, know your worth. It's really interesting to pull today when I'm thinking a lot about work, and I'm thinking a lot about my VA work, and I had a client ask me today some questions that I'm still thinking about because I really don't know the answer. And actually this one is perfect for that question, because I'm like, I don't know my worth as far as like what they asked me. So this is interesting. I caught up. I have over 10,000 words now, which is where I wanted to be on the 5th. It took me most of today to do that, but I am caught up. I'm going to try to knock out my 2,000 words early tomorrow morning, because my daughter was invited to a birthday party where they're going to go play laser tag, and I'm taking her to that. So I have a lot of things I'm going to be doing. I'll probably take a book with me to read while I'm there, so that I'm busy while she's playing. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with where I stand. The story's going good. It's flowing somewhat well. And things are finally starting to happen. Like, things were happening all along, but it was like, I was really struggling to get through these things. Like, there were things that needed to happen. But now we get to the stuff that I really want to write, so that's cool. Hey, Dragonlings, it is Saturday. I don't know how much writing I'm going to do today. I've been doing a little bit already this morning. I'm going to get as much done as I can over the next hour before I have to start getting ready to go. My youngest was invited to a birthday party, and we have to leave a little early in order to get up there, but also because we're going to stop and get a birthday present for the birthday boy. So that's fun. They're going to be playing laser tag. And I must say I'm super jealous. I haven't played laser tag since I was in high school. My youngest is going to play it. She's like 9. I'm jealous. Like, I want to play some laser tag. I need to find some people to go play some laser tag with. If you're about 10 and you want to go play laser tag with me, let me know, because I want to play some laser tag. Also, we're going to see how if I can even play, because honestly, it's been a while, and I am a little more sensitive to, like, lighting and flashing lights than I used to be. Not as bad as someone with epilepsy. Don't get me wrong. If you have epilepsy, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna play laser tag with you. Okay? No, it's not happening. I love you too much to play laser tag with you. Because I remember the one place I played laser tag at, and it was not a good thing if you had epilepsy. Anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent now. So I was actually just on Michael's stream from Author Level Up. He was doing a writing power hour. I have never caught one of his writing power hours, and I wanted to, so I was watching it. I was just lurking in the background. I didn't even say hi. While he was doing his sprints and his chats and answering his Q&As, I was actually reworking the first chapter of DDQ 3, Damned and Dangerous 3. I haven't been real happy with the flow. Like, I'm on chapter 5, and it just feels like, while there's things happening, it feels really slow. And so I was trying to think of ways to pick up the pace and make it go faster. And now I'm just tweaking the first couple of chapters in order to do so. I think chapter 2 is going to go completely. We see a character, while they were somewhat important in book 2, they're not really important in book 3 other than say goodbye to, because Sorsha's about to go on the road and do a lot of traveling and do things like that. But there's another character we don't see much of in book 2 who is kind of important in book 3, at least in the beginning, because he's got a problem child that he needs taken care of. And Sorsha's already threatened, hey, if something happens, I'm going to kill this fucker, basically. So now she gets to go kill this fucker because he fucked up. Again, he got one warning and he screwed up. So if you've read book 2, you might already know what I'm talking about. Please don't mention it in the comments, because while it's not a spoiler, it's a spoiler, if that makes sense. Yeah, so just know they are getting their dues, finally. But it is a thing, it is important to this because that's what seals her decision to join this monster hunting team. And that's why they come to respect her and be like, oh yeah, we need her. Because right now they're all kind of skeptical. They're like, does she really know what she's doing? Yes, she does. So I'm just trying to like speed up the pace of the story so far and get her where she needs to be in order to get her on the road. Because so far, 5 chapters in, we haven't hit the road yet. I want that to change. I'm sitting at 10,540 words for the day. By the end of the day, I would like to have 12,000. But because I am fixing up these first few chapters, I don't know if I'm going to hit it. In fact, I'm pretty certain my word count's going to go down, which is fine. I'm okay with that as long as the story is better off in the long run as far as like how clean the draft is. And that's more important to me than the word count right now. I want the cleanest draft I can possibly have before I finish it. I want to do as little editing as possible as far as like developmental editing or plot hole filling or stuff like that by the time I get to the end of it. So I'm fixing all that stuff now as I work on it. And yes, it's NaNoWriMo, but I do not care. Because that to me is more important than getting the words. Are the words important? Yes. But I want a book that I can send off to readers and be like, I'm proud of this. It's not a heaping dump fire. And that's just a me thing. I have been writing for 20 plus years. As of this moment, I'm 31. I have been writing for almost 30 years. Somewhere between 25 and 30 years. So that's a me thing because I know myself and I know my style of writing that I know my style of writing that I want that kind of draft. I want that cleanest draft possible. I also don't have the money for a developmental editor, so I try to do what I call it looping, where I write words, go back, clean those words up, go back and clean those words up, write more words, and then just keep doing that cycle over and over again. And I'm on this next loop. This is like the 3rd or 4th loop I've done, and I've gone back to the beginning to do this loop because it wasn't flowing right in my opinion. So if you're doing NaNoWriMo, if this is your first time doing NaNoWriMo, go ahead. Words are great. If that's what's important to you, that's awesome. I'm not going to tell you that you're doing it wrong, because you're not. That would be wrong for me and my style of writing and what I want from this draft, because my end goal is to have a completed draft that I am proud to send off to readers. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me know in the comments below what your word count is, what you're aiming for. Are you doing NaNoWriMo? And what your process is for writing. I will be doing a video about my rewrite process, because this is the first true rewrite I've ever, that's a lie. It is the second or third true rewrite I've ever had to do. Because since I started doing the looping process, honestly, I haven't had to do many rewrites because I've been fixing stuff as I go. Oh, Jester just let herself out. That's lovely. She can open the screen door on her own, by the way, if the main door is open. But my point is that someone, I have to remember who asked me the question about my rewriting process. And I will go back and find that comment so I can actually get the information. But since I've started doing this looping process, I haven't had to do very many rewrites. And I really like doing the looping process because it also jogs my memory. I have a terrible memory. That's a theme that comes up in my books a lot, especially this series. She loses her memory every time she uses her powers to the full extent. So, and there's a reason why behind it, but my point is that memory has a very big forefront in almost every one of my stories at some point, because my memory is so flippin' terrible. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love that my memory's terrible. I would love if my memory was like fantastic. But the looping process I love because it also jogs my memory of things that I have plotted. I'm not a huge plotter. I do usually know like how the story starts, how the story ends. It's the stuff in the middle that's kind of foggy. And even with this time, with trying to get the pace of the story to like pick up, I actually just basically wrote down the first 3 chapters and like the main plots I wanted to happen in those first 3 chapters that to help pick up the pace a little bit from these original 5. So it's going to go from 5 to 3, possibly 4. But I have now re-outlined the first 3 chapters so that I can kind of match where I want the story to go. And that's the only outlining I've really done. I have some like plots that I want to see in the story, some things that I think would be good to include, but I haven't actually inputted them yet. And those plots, those plots may change. So far, going good. We'll see where it goes from here, and we'll see how much I can get done before I have to take my youngest to this birthday party. So you both look so pitiful. They're on the edge of the kitchen steps because I'm cooking food, and they both want it. And they're both pitiful puppies. Pitiful puppies.